Welcome everyone to a new video on the Alien Hour channel. This will be the first episode of the series from beginner to master in terms of technical analysis. I will literally start with the basic concept of levels. What are levels? How do we use them? How do we find them? How can you perfect them? But let's start at how I was taught to find levels. I simply go onto the daily chart. I was taught the simple concept of top to bottom. And for most of people that are starting to look at price action, they have no clue where to even look at. What do I need to look at? Where can I expect a reaction? Here, here, here. Why did it reverse here? Why did it reverse here? Why didn't it reverse here? Just to name a few examples. Okay, let's get into the basic concept. What I was taught to do is simply get horizontal lines and look at what happened most recently. Okay, we are currently moving up. From the moment we started moving up, I will simply put a line. Currently, where has this low gotten from? From here. This is simply the top side of making this low. I'll put another line there. Okay, now let's look at where price currently is. On the daily, it moves up and it has made a wick. I won't be getting into candlesticks as of now, so I expect you to know the simple concept of a candlestick with the body and the wick above and or below. So let's see, price moved up and we are getting a short pause right here. Let's put another line there. And to know for yourself what level is which, you can, of course, if you're more advanced, you probably have a system for this already. Just use the levels below price as a green line, because you expect buying to come here and you want to buy here if it holds. For the top side, this level is above price, simply the right one. Where price currently is, I will keep as a black line as of now, because we don't know if this is becoming the resistance or the potential support if it gets flipped. And to determine what this line currently is, we'll zoom in. Let's go to the 4 hour. Look what we have here. We drew the line right there, because price got pushed down a little bit right there. What happened previously? Broke below, retested. This is where the breakdown happened. And we are currently trying to break up from this. So the thing you want to do with your levels is draw them and look towards the left. Did this level really get respected before? Let's just look at all three of them. So remember, we draw them right here, here, and here. So we haven't even looked at previous data points. Let's just zoom out a bit. You can already see here, this same level was support. Here again. Here we broke below, got back above. Simple logic. For this black level, resist support here, but didn't hit it here. Held multiple times. again, broke below, retested it, and we got back up above the green line and move further. And where did it stop here? This is simply the way to look at price. You simply look, okay, it came from one place, it currently is at the other place. Where did this level came from? Because we maybe can expect it to become resistance if price keeps breaking levels. Okay? Here you as well see this point where it reversed. Look what happened previously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of times this has looked like a crucial level. And with this point, you can apply the same logic here. It didn't really touch it, but here it started this move up. This one. Again, we drew this only looking at this part. The green line was your previous resistance before that big candle came. And here you see it becoming your support. Okay? Now, this concept, of course, can be used on any time frame. But the higher the time frame, the stronger the levels are. Quite simple. So, now that we have identified them on the daily, I will quickly add one more line right here. In case of breaking down, we'll be looking at these levels. In case of breaking up, we'll be looking at these levels. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay. Where price currently is. Because what we've just done, search for the levels on the daily. Now we are going to make them sharper, more perfect. Because just one line, resistance and support is usually like a little zone. It can be a couple $100. It also can be like a $90 support, depending on the time frame, of course. Like this. This is more of a zone than two levels. You can say, okay, this is level 1, this is level 2. But the easier way to look at it is right this. It's an area. That's the game. Here again, it's an area. Yes? Because, for example, if we had a line right here, what would you have done here? Absolutely nothing. But when we use the boxes, it's clear that it holds. And this is what I use instead of support and resistance lines. I look at the logical points, and then I try to find an area of support instead of one singular line. And into the 1 hour, since we were looking at this level, what do we have here? Your previous resistance before breaking down. So, now, what do we have here then? Yes. And this is just the simple way to look at price action. And then, of course, can go level by level. So you look at your previous resistance. I knew it was around here. I prefer the 30-minute, to be honest. And here again we see the beautiful game of levels. 1, 2, 3, and then we broke it. You can go to any time frame all you need to know is the higher the level, the more confluence. The daily support is way stronger than a 1 minute support. Because with this logic, of course, if you would be saying 1 minute is very strong, then this would have become one of your levels and you would have tried to short this like a madman. But actually it simply broke the level. Why? Because we were in an uptrend on the higher time frames. Okay? And you want to trade, of course, with the trend. How to do this or how to filter out trends, there is another video about it. And with your levels you can of course use confluences like an RSI or like a volume indicator. So without more said, I hope you guys found this useful and keep trading.